women need to hold space for men to be emotional. And when I say hold space for them, I mean that could look like you just showing him some dignity and letting him have his time alone. You're not like, "Well, what's wrong? What's going on? Why are you crying?" You're not acting confused because you know that, either crying or needing your alone time or whatever the case may be is just a natural part of being a human. And so I think that more women need to actually show more dignity when it comes to a man being emotional and sorting out his own emotions and just give him his time and you go do something else or, I don't know, just, wish the best for him, but not smother him with your concern because as a man, he still is figuring it out.
Like
Or
Cherry said,
mother
if
him.
you don't want to do it
That's
in front of
another
me,
word.
that's fine. Go into the damn shower. Run the water. I'm not gonna ask you how long you been in there for the water bill. That's our business. You gonna pay it. I'm not gonna sit here and suffocate you because you need time. And this is where I think that men do have a misconception of women who genuinely care about them. Do we want to see you break down? No, because that's a sign of distress. That means something going on, something wrong, and we don't know if we did it. Right? You finna send me into overdrive because what the hell going on? But if it means so much to you to refrain from doing it in front of me and keep your composure and also keep this mentality that I see you as this strong superior, if that means so much to you to have that title, by all means, that's fine. But I'm the woman, you come in here tearing shit up, we finna have a problem. Don't you break my shit. You can find a better way to get that. Don't punch no wall. Don't knock nothing down. Don't throw no glass. You can find a better way to channel your emotions as
Paris.
opposed to being destructive.
Yeah, like you were saying, it was y'all bills, and then you transitioned and said, "Let me
Yeah,
tear
he
up
don't
my
play
stuff."
it. You know how
My
that
stuff.
goes.
My stuff.
Don't be tearing up my stuff. You be having
My
dudes
stuff.
live with you, Paris. Stop having dudes live in your house, Paris.
No, I
Hey,
never had me ever.
let's go. We got to try to close this out a little bit. Let me get to Marcus, Christelle, and finish off with Demi. If you guys have anything.
Nah, I was just gonna say. So I always like when I just thought about men expressing emotions. I think back to like I don't know if you seen Judge Lynn Toler when she was talking about how when her husband passed, he was like a tall, emotional, what she called him, a Valium, where he could just keep her consistent in all things throughout her life. And I think I just ascribe to that philosophy where I would just be the centering, calming effect within the lives of the people that depend on me. So much so that to Paris' point, I think my anger will manifest itself as laughter, right? Or sadness will manifest itself as laughter. Because I just couldn't bring myself to sit in that emotion and feel sorry for myself or feel any of those things. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. This is what I got to do to fix it. This like I'm immediately going into the solution mode instead of sitting there. But yeah, it may be because I feel like it's feminine when I think about it. Like if I give it like some real introspective thought, I would think the reason that I wouldn't sit in that emotion is because I would think it's not masculine to sit here when I should be doing something about it.
Yeah.
So,
all right, Marcus, go ahead. Christelle, you got anything you want to add?
I'm just very confused. That's it. Bye, Mr. Let Go. I don't know. I think people should cry when they are in pain. That's the goal. Like you're
That's
in pain,
exactly
you
what I said,
cry.
though.
Now
I
you
literally
said you
said that.
should cry about your feeling, not the pain. And I was like, that's
Oh,
very
women can
strange.
cry with pain, but men crying
Why?
in
You are in
pain, there's no
pain. It's
reason.
painful. You cry. That's the way it is. And women, like, sometimes are in pain and we don't cry because we can deal with it. It's just that as human
Are
beings,
you
you are in
telling men
pain.
to do something that you're saying women don't do?
No, I said that you don't have to cry all the time, but if you are really in pain, you have to cry because
Why?
that's why. Because you're in pain.
That
And
doesn't
that's the
cause
way it
somebody to
is.
cry if you're in pain.
That's the way it is. When you're in pain, in real pain, you cry. That's it.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You
you
wince,
do.
but you don't cry. But you
Yes,
just
you
said
do.
black
If you
women.
got shot, you wouldn't cry. If you broke your leg,
You
you wouldn't cry.
literally. I was in a car accident. I had a head-on-head car accident, and my arm was broken in 2 places. I never cried. It was super
Yeah, and
painful. What am I
that's very
crying for?
weird because if you're in pain, you cry. That's the way it is.
I'm
I'm not
wincing. I'm
talking
like,
about small pain. I'm talking
so
about
why am
real
I
pain. You
crying?
cry.
No,
That's
you don't
why I'm
cry
very
for
confused.
pain.
I'm like, why?
But you literally
What?
said women don't cry
I said we don't cry
for
all the time
pain.
for pain because you said women cry for pain. I said not all the time.
But
Like
you
we have
just
like
said,
a lot of pain and we deal with it, but as a
so
human,
why
like
don't you expect men to deal with the same pain?
you broke your arms, you didn't cry. That's not normal.
You're saying that women don't cry, but you want men to
Always.
cry for the same reason
No.
that women don't
If
cry.
if I break my arm, I will cry because I would be in pain.
Because you're a lady.
No,
I'm
because it's
just going by what
normal.
you said. I'm going by what you said.
For you as a lady.
No, because it's
Niggas be taking
normal.
bullets and driving themselves to the damn hospital like that. It's
You
normal.
literally said women don't cry off of pain, but you want men to cry off
No,
of pain. This
you
is crazy.
said women all that's a women thing. And I said we don't always cry when we are in
So we
pain.
don't always cry, is all I'm saying.
No, you
That's
said
all
you
I'm
never
saying.
cry when you're in pain, which is not normal.
I said I don't cry off of pain. I don't know what other men do. I'm not here to tell men what to do. I'm just simply saying, have an understanding of why you're crying before somebody walks up to you and asks you why you're crying. That's all I'm saying. Have a contextual understanding of why you're sitting there crying. That's all I'm saying. Because if you're the leader of people, your household or supervisor or whatever, you're going to cause confusion. That's all I said. Cry in the car. Like Cherry said, I'm not saying don't cry. Just cry in the car, cry in the shower, like Paris said. But don't be getting around people crying because you're going to cause confusion. I didn't say don't cry.
You said that, but that's okay. It's just that, yeah, you confuse me, but that's okay. Don't worry, I'm fine.
I think another thing outside of just confusion, Mr. Lego, it could cause it signals to people a weakness, right?
Yes.
So say you get punched in your face,
Mr.
you
Lego
start crying
now.
No, I'm saying in the example that he's talking about, if you get punched in your face and you start crying, that does not elicit the response that the people attacking you should stop. If anything, it makes you look weaker. That's what I mean by weak.
Yeah. Okay, but the thing is, he was talking about when he was a young kid. Okay, when you're a kid and you get hit or like something happened and you're in pain, you cry. That's the thing. It is what it is. So that's my point. That's why I was very confused because I was like, that's not normal not to cry when you're in pain anyway. But I guess it's a woman thing. So
yeah, I'm thinking
okay. So when do men cry? Let's you know, let's go over that. When
they favorite homeboy break up with them.
Okay.
When they favorite homeboy break up.
I don't think they drop tears then. I think men can cry without crying with tears. I think there are times where you're crying and you're not actually doing the physical
tears
act of
come
crying,
out.
but what
Tears
you're doing is embodying crying. Yeah. But when do men cry?
After my last relationship, I actually cried.